So the action returns at Chinnaswamy Stadium again, and RCB are playing Lucknow Super Giants. Very interesting clash. Virat Kohli meets KL Rahul once again, but will KL Rahul play? Is he totally fit? What about Virat Kohli? Lots to talk about in this contest. But we are sitting right now in Salt Lake, Kolkata, Canteen Pub and Grub. If you are around in Kolkata, then do come here and taste their 10 specially curated IPL menus, where you will get kebabs and lots of stuff. But let's jump into the match first, Trisha.
Oh, I thought you would say let's jump into the food.
We will jump into the food. Jump into the food. We already have Lucknow's special galoti kebab. I'll just read it out what they have made for us. Okay. For Lucknow, it's the Lucknow ke Nawabi galoti kebab and Mama. It takes us back to the World Cup, right? It takes us back to the World Cup.
I think you guys have different stories of galoti kebab. One has very bright stories and promising ones, and the other one not so great. But I think it's also much like Lucknow versus RCB. Lucknow has had a promising start, I would say, but RCB yet again. Just being RCB?
Just being RCB. That's a good
Just
reply.
RCB things.
Just RCB. And RCB fans. Trisha is an RCB fan, so they have lost all hope.
No, we haven't
their
lost
men's
hope.
side.
No, we haven't lost hope. We keep the hope going. Then when we lose, like we have stretched it to infinity. We are like 16 seasons, no cup. Now we actually have a cup, WPL Cup. So we are like in one season expecting 2 cups from RCB team. Too much. Yeah, come on.
I'll go to Devashish here. Devashish, here's that galati kebab for you. Taste it. See, he does not want to. But what about Lucknow Super Giants?
Obviously. Yeah, talking about Lucknow Shubhayan, it's once again boils down to KL Rahul, whether he's going to be playing as an impact player, because we have seen him playing as the impact player in the last match. So it will be interesting whether and also whether he chooses to play just not keep, because more than the batter KL Rahul, it will be whether he's going to be playing as a wicket-keeper batter. Because if you look at the bigger picture, for him to be making into that T20 World Cup squad, he needs to play as a wicket-keeper batter.
Right.
I see no other chance for KL Rahul making it to that T20 World Cup squad if he plays only as a batter. So herein lies means that for me the interest will be to see one, KL Rahul playing as an impact player, or whether he chooses to play both as a wicket-keeper batter.
Very interesting debate, but at the same time, Trisha, a lot of praise went towards Nicholas Pooran, how he led the side. He was energetic. He gave something different to LSG fans in Lucknow the last time they played.
Right.
But against RCB in Chinnaswamy, it's going to be a different vibe, the atmosphere. It's crazy in Bengaluru.
Absolutely. I think Bangalore fans are crazy. Are just crazy to think about, 16 years, no cup, and the team also doesn't perform consistently, has let the crowd down in a number of ways. But still you will see them turning every single day and screaming louder if it's even possible.
Totally.
I think, and that's where I think KL Rahul actually, do you ideally think KL Rahul, the captain, is anywhere can beat that atmosphere?
It's going to be tough because KL Rahul has that calm demeanor.
Exactly.
Has that coolness about him, the way he carries himself.
I think the Calypso beats in Nikki P is closer to that.
Yes, absolutely. And I think the way Nikki P plays his own cricket, I think that will push himself.
Absolutely.
He will want to entertain that RCB crowd, and these West Indian players, whenever they come to IPL, what they want to do is entertain the crowd. Of course they care about results or not, but at the same time they want to keep that crowd going, even if it is against them. But they will score a big hit, bowl a few Yorkers, and then they will show their dance moves on the field. So it's a bit of a mismatch. But overall, of course, no KL Rahul as a full-time player in that LSG in the last match. But overall, how are you looking at the side? Plenty of all-rounders. The bowling department with Mohsin Khan coming back to form is looking really good.
But then obviously, the toast of the nation has to be Mayank Yadav. So obviously, the pace, the way he bowled in that first match, none of the deliveries were under 140. So he has been the star to watch out for. Means obviously now he'll have that pressure of expectation. The more he matches he play, the more we saw what happened with Umran Malik.
Right.
Means obviously 2022 he started with a bang, picking those 18 wickets, clocking 157 kilometers per hour, and he had been a revelation due to which he got picked in the Indian side. But then since then we saw he also being left out of the Indian side. We don't want another Umran Malik to happen with Mayank Yadav. So
I have an answer to Mayank Yadav's heat.
What?
The RCB armrest heat.
She has rhymed it. I have an answer for Mayank Yadav's heat, armrest slit. Wow.
Thank you.
But whether, in the last match, RCB versus KKR, Virat Kohli enjoyed Mitchell Stark's pace. But Mayank Yadav brings something different. He is a hit the deck bowler, bowls at your body the way he.
But it's Chinnaswamy, Shubhan.
Still, I think pace is pace. Pace is pace.
No, pace is pace, and that's where I think the problem can also be that
because
because
can
it's
also go
pace.
for a boundary.
Exactly. Because Chinnaswamy is this time.
Right, it is.
Right, and unfortunately, even miss hits can go for big. So Mayank can go for big runs, but that's what I think too much is being spoken about Mayank. Not taking anything away from him per se, because see, India is starved of such pacers. So the moment they come up, we speak a lot about them, and then it becomes difficult for them probably to handle the whole scenario. Mayank was bowling fast in the nets, one day bowls in the match, and suddenly his followers increased tenfold. Everybody is talking about Mayank. Now when you are coming out to bowl, you are seeing a Virat Kohli, packed red crowd. You will bowl at 140 because suddenly you can't bowl at 120. But what about the line and length?
And plus, if he gets hit for a one, if Virat Kohli the way he
Overpitch the ball. Virat Kohli is cover drive.
hit Mitchell Stark for a 6 over mid wicket, I think if he recaptures that moment again against Mayank Yadav, he will come on.
When the discussion is surrounding Virat Kohli, I am looking forward to the battle between Naveen ul Haq and Virat Kohli.
Okay.
Two best friends
Yes,
meeting
two
again.
Best friends. We saw what happened with
And
Gautam.
again,
What
the
happened?
mango plug-in. We have mango here.
Yes.
Naveen ul Haq enjoyed mangoes.
Oh, mangoes. We knew what happened
He is in
with
for-
Gautam Gambhir and Naveen and Virat Kohli. So, see, this is what makes the game of cricket a lot more interesting.
Absolutely.
You need to have that thing. Means obviously, it's a lot about passion and I am looking forward to that battle between Virat and
Actually, the battle will be between RCB crowd.
yes,
Naveen ul
how,
Haq at
how
the
he, how
boundary.
he handles the pressure.
Absolutely, because the moment he has the ball in hand, people will go crazy. RCB crowd is not going to forgive him just because Virat asked ki don't. They might not boo him or anything, but the heat will be
we
on.
witnessed, both me and Shubhan witnessed what happened during the World Cup. Means
Exactly.
obviously every time
Virat had to
Naveen
change,
ul Haq
in
was
Delhi.
fielding in the boundary, people were screaming at him, Virat. Means this is something unwanted for. Means obviously what is past, so you need to move on. Means obviously both will.
I don't mind if the fans cheer Virat. I mind when it becomes Virat tera baap hai. That is something I mind. You can scream Virat. That's the fun of it.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
But you should not go beyond a limit and just understand something that outside, probably Virat and Naveen would be sitting and having the LIT and kebab together. Though they can't because they're players and they can't eat nonsense. But honestly speaking, I don't think there is a problem outside the field. So you should keep it on the field. Maybe when Naveen comes to the boundary after getting hit, or maybe when he's bowling, you shout Virat.
Of course.
But keep it to that.
Of course.
Don't jeer him.
When we are talking about bowling lineups, Debashish, what about RCB's bowling lineup? A lot of flack going around. Nobody is bowling well apart from Mayank Dagar or for that matter Vijay Kumar Vaishak in the last game. But apart from that, no one is
This
bowling.
topic actually, I was enjoying my kebab. Now I'm not enjoying my kebab anymore. Thanks, Shubhan.
But Debashish, yes.
Yeah, obviously, and a lot of responsibility will be on Mohammad Siraj, how he bowls. Means obviously the last two matches he went for a lot of runs, and obviously, and on that flat take at the Chinnaswamy, it does make a bowler's life a lot more difficult. Despite a bowler being able to bowl two bounces, means obviously, it's totally dominant. It's a totally batting dominant game, I would say, T20 format. So even if a bowler bowls two bounces, means what happens to the remaining four? Means even and these days even a miss hit, even a and obviously Siraj will be targeted by the LSG batters. Obviously the power play overs will and we have seen what does the scores in the region of 60s 70s being scored in the power play. So that will be very crucial. Means obviously if our LSG bats first, they have to post someone in the total of at least 200, because with that batting, with that RCB batting, despite the lack of form of Faf du Plessis or a Glenn Maxwell, even in Virat has been in tremendous form.
Right.
You cannot leave aside a Faf du Plessis or a Glenn Maxwell not to score runs for 3 matches continuously.
Very true.
So if they come good, if they settles down, means obviously they can take the match away single-handedly. So the key will be again the bowlers. It will be a tough day. Once again, it's going to be a tough day for the bowlers, both the sides. But then RCB playing at home, they have already lost one match at home, so the pressure will be on them. Means, because they would be looking forward to come back to winning ways. So and the onus will be on senior players, Cameron Green or a Faf du Plessis or a Glenn Maxwell. These three fast bowlers, Rajat Patidar. So these players need to fire.
Trisha, one question for you. Of course, we have not seen Akashdeep yet in this bowling lineup. They are backing Yash Dayal, but surprised that Akashdeep has not been used after the kind of test debut he had and the confidence he's carrying right now. Plus, he can bat down the order.
Yes, I was not surprised because I thought they went for variation for say when they went for Yash Dayal. But seeing Yash Dayal bowl to left-handers and with De Kock in the batting lineup, there's Nicky P, there's I think Krunal Pandya as well. So I would like to see Akashdeep back for today's game. Nothing against Yash Dayal, but happens, I think Yash Dayal just doesn't get his length right to the left-handers. So also I think one more thing with the RCB is we change players without rhyme and reason. We just keep trying combinations because we think that this might work, and the very next match we change the combination. Thankfully, that didn't happen in the first 2 matches, but we have to see. I think today I would hope that Akashdeep comes in because the confidence he's carrying, he has got wickets in the test match as well. If you let that bowler sit for a long time and then bring him in crunch situations, you can't expect him to perform. It will be too much.
Right, and in that regard, of course, there's a lot of debate around who will make the T20 World Cup squad. There's I don't know, but there's still a question mark around Virat Kohli. If you have to ask me, I don't feel there should be a question mark around Virat Kohli, but there is a question mark around Virat Kohli with all the reports and speculations going around. There's a question mark on KL Rahul as well.
Do the selectors have a question mark or the fans have a question mark?
I think the selectors also had a question mark when Ajit Agarkar flew to South Africa to have a word with Virat Kohli. That's why he went. Otherwise, there were already 2 selectors there.
Maybe that was the availability question, that whether you are going to be available for IPL.
I think that was much more to know whether they are interested in playing that Afghanistan
exactly.
series.
Okay.
And Virat and Rohit both made themselves available for that T20 series against Afghanistan. But then now, means obviously IPL form will be the key. Will be the yardstick to pick a player for the T20 World Cup, because you need to have players on form rather than going for names. But that is the problem with Indian cricket. We rather go for names, we go for stars instead of going for man in form. Because obviously this is a format which is predominantly is more inclined to youngsters. Because obviously Stam Benson, someone like Yashasvi Jaiswal, any day should get I would pick himself in that squad.
Yeah, that's
You're
the
saying
debate.
Yashasvi Jaiswal versus Virat Kohli, and
That's
that's
the exact debate that is going around on social media, that if Virat Kohli comes into the playing 11, If he opens, then Yashasvi will have to sit. If he plays at number 3, then Rinku Singh down the order will have to sit.
Anyone has to miss out.
One of them have to miss out. That is understandable. But I think just one point that I disagree with Debashish is that I don't see it as an age thing as such, that because Yashasvi is younger, he should get more chances. It's the World Cup. You should be absolutely ruthless. If in selection, if that means that I'm a huge Virat fan, but if that means that Virat doesn't make it to the 11, so be it. But to be very honest, when you are under pressure in the important matches, you have to have match winners.
Absolutely.
And Virat Kohli, being whoever he is, you know, why is Virat Kohli? Not because of his demeanor. He has won matches. Even in your last T20 World Cup, he was your match winner. In crunch situations, he outshined probably himself, you know, because he was not in the greatest of form. So that is where I think to kind of think of Yashasvi Jaiswal and Rinku Singh in the same lines become a little difficult, because no doubt Rinku has won matches for us. Great finisher. I see a great future, but it's a World Cup.
That's the debate. We'll leave it to you. Drop your comments down below. But before we wrap up, quick prediction: RCB versus LSG.
Don't look at me, RCB.
She has not. This question is. I'm completely putting my back on her.
But for a change, I would also go for us.
Ooh, to RCB here. To RCB. No, why is Lucknow being so left? I'll go with Lucknow. Leave it. I'll go with Lucknow. Let's see what happens. Drop your comments down below with your predictions and keep
and
following.
And if you're in Kolkata, do visit Canteen Pub and Club in City Centre.
Delicious kebab, amras.
Absolutely delicious. Can't make it like Katrina Kaif, but yes.
Let me also have a bite of the
He's having
Galoti
this
kebab.
Galoti kebab
See,
right after
this
the
much.
World Cup. Have it.
Oh,
Enjoy.
great.
For Navinullah.
Enjoy. Thank you so much for watching.
Like it's going to be a huge margin, of course. It's our stadium today.
Yeah, century incoming.
Okay. LSG also have some good players. They have that young Mayank Yadav. What do you think they can?
All waste, bro. It's all obvious. We have Mohammad Siraj.
Just one more question. There is also Naveen Ulak in that side. Obviously, a lot of things have happened.
Father, bro, easy.
I mean, but Virat and there was no rivalry between them in the India-Afghanistan match, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Virat Kohli is his father, bro. No worries. Easy win.
Say something like Isala Cup Namde or something.
It's Isala Cup Namde.
We don't know what will happen, but we're just here to enjoy the match. The expectation is high though because of what happened last match, but let's cheer for RCB.
What do you think about the opponent? They have some good fast bowlers.
Yeah, they are a pretty good team. KL Rahul, we know what he can do in Chinnaswamy, so he's a big threat. But yeah, good luck to our bowlers.
Both guys, can you tell something like Isala Cup Namde or Jai Karna?
Go RCB.
backbone.